She was so kind. She was always there for me. I loved her.
She lived a long, full life.
The neighborhood's not going to be the same without her.
I loved seeing her out on a walk. I'd stop and rub her belly.
You shouldn't be here.
Okay, we should just leave. Trey,
We're here to pay our respects.
Trey, I caught you putting her corpse in the trash can.
Okay, in fairness, Fifi had already been dead for days. We were doing you a favor, Beth.
Oh, great. The dog murderers are here.
Okay, we didn't murder Fifi. Technically, it was manslaughter.
wouldn't it be dog slaughter?
Anyways, sorry we're late. I was dealing with a personal emergency.
You know, it's one thing to continually disrespect this neighborhood, but really, a funeral?
Carl, it's a funeral for a dog.
You know what? And you're 2 days behind on my pool. I have people from the country club coming over tomorrow.
So now you want us to clean your pool? First off, you're like, I'm Carl, stay in my backyard.
Well, I guess I have no choice now. Maybe I should run for HOA president so I can correct the mistake of keeping you two around.
But Carl, I'm the HOA president.
Yeah, and a lot of good you did keeping these two around. I expect my pool clean by the end of the day.
Today? But Carl, we're in mourning.
Today.
Bow, bow, chicka, chicka. Incredible. One of the worst days of my life, and Carl's still on my case. How could I possibly be expected to work on a day like today? Bow, bow, chicka, chicka. It's been a couple weeks since the Beach Boys added a few members, and things have never been worse. Ethan, I'm dying. Cancer. No, before that. We'll get there.
I now have full control of the Beach Boys.
No, further back.
Trey, I'm leaving the Beach Boys.
No, even earlier. Too far. Go forward. Here we go. Oh, the Beach Boys are getting a lot of pools cleaned. That's not a problem. Yes, Mrs. McKinney. I understand. Most people think the key to running a business is sitting back and telling others what to do. But that sucks. This sucks. I thought creating a title for myself like Beach Boys Administrative Executive would mean that I wouldn't have to do any of the work. I just tell people what to do and what pools to clean, but I just ended up with the worst parts. Incoming transmission. Paul to John. Do you come in? Over.
Ethan here. Go ahead.
No, your code name is John. Remember the...
Sorry, John here. Over.
Howdy ho, Trey. This is Todd.
Todd, I mean Ringo. I need you and George to head to the McKinney's pool. We're behind schedule. Now.
10-4, copy that. All right, so John, Ringo, you guys gonna head to the McKinney pool?
You're John. I'm George.
I thought you were Paul.
This is too confusing. Do we have to use the code names? Are they really necessary?
Yes! That's how you're supposed to use walkie-talkies. Don't you know anything?
At least if we're going to use an old band, can't we at least do the members of the Beach Boys? Wouldn't that make more sense?
Do you guys even know their names? Okay, John, you and Yoko continue on to the Andersons pool as planned.
Trey, Callie does not here anymore, remember?
Well, I put her on the schedule. I guess I'll call her and see what's up. Paul over and out.
Trey, what's going on?
Callie, hey girl. Hey, so what's this, I hear about you not working today? You're supposed to start at 10.
Are you kidding me? I told you I was gonna be gone for the rest of the summer.
Pardon?
My job, I'm gone.
Your job is cleaning pools.
Trey, I just needed to make money before I left for Camp Harmony.
You left? For summer camp?
I mean, it's kind of the perfect job. I get to be a camp counselor
Since
and
when do you care about kids?
I'm an early education major.
You are? At what school?
You really don't know that much about me, do you?
I know you love animals.
Yes, which you proved by showing up on my doorstep with a dead dog. That was fun. Okay, I actually need to go, so...
But we changed the name and everything. Beach Boys and Girl Pool Cleaning Services. What are we supposed to call ourselves now?
The Beach Boys. Yeah, one more thing, Trey. The beard, it's just not really working. Okay, bye.
That's right. The girl of my dreams just up and left to go hang out with kids. Psh.
Sorry, I'm almost done. It was an emergency.
And on top of that, now Carl Peterson is running to replace Ethan's dad as HOA president.
You think Carl will fire us and hire new pool boys if he wins?
He won't win.
How long have you had that mole?
What do you mean? I thought women love facial hair.
Not that kind of facial hair.
It's a goatee. It's super trendy. Tony Stark, the Iron Man, has one.
People don't like Iron Man because of his goatee. They like him because he's rich.
Okay, look. I didn't come here for your opinion, all right? I have decided to promote you.
Really?
Yeah, to Beach Boys Administrative Executive. I figured I'd just let you run the business side of things.
So I will have full control of the Beach Boys.
Yeah.
You know, it's about time. I got a lot of advertising ideas ready to implement, and I think we could even expand to some other local markets maybe and do an internship program.
But the real key to running a business is making other people think it was their idea to do all the hard work.
You know, you might want to get that mole checked out. I heard those could be cancer.
Really? I mean, it looks like all the ones in the pictures, and it itches, which they said is bad.
What do you mean? Cancer. You're sure?
Yes.
You think maybe that's why your hair's falling out?
This? No, this is a mustache.
You shaved it like that on purpose?
Life moves pretty fast. And if you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
You stole that line from Ferris Bueller. Everyone's seen that movie, Twinkle Toes.
Shut up, Dottie. I'm trying to have a moment here. Everyone loved Fifi. Loved petting her. Loved playing with her. Especially Fetch. She was a wonderful dog.
Funeral for dog? Is this common in America?
Oh, yeah. I've been to 5 dog funerals in June alone.
But in the end, she's just a dog. And me, as a human being, I'm dying. I have cancer. And by the size of the mole, WebMD says I have 2 to 3 months to live. Tops.
Excuse me, exactly how do you know that it's a cancer mole?
Ugh, I just do, Carl, okay? And by the way, if you want to honor my memory in this trying time, please do me a favor and don't vote for Carl for HOA president. Vote for Mr. Smith, Ethan's dad.
You threw a whole Mamma Mia party where you learned his name. It's Dave.
David, actually.
It doesn't matter. Either's fine.
Hey, I had a mole scare last year. I'll give you the name of my mole guy.
Mole guy, people, this isn't for real. He's trying to get our sympathy.
Thank you, Hank. And, Carl, it is real, 100%. I'm not long for this world. When the results from Hank's mole guy come back, you'll see. Heck, maybe you'll get your wish. I'll be gone. So hug your loved ones a little tighter for me tonight. Go out there. Get that job you always wanted. Pursue your dreams. Live your best life. Watch that extra episode of Home Improvement. Tell your best friend how much he means to you. Because you never know which day will be your last. Like I said, life moves pretty fast.
Who are you talking to?
Huh?
Who are you talking to? There's nobody over there.
There's nobody over there! Of course, I know that, Todd. It's called dramatic effect.